Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Phillip out of Henderson, Nevada, coming to you live from our Wednesday night corporate call. So excited to have each and every one of you join us once again on an exciting Wednesday corporate call. You know, I was listening to all the people calling in. We've been on the line and just hearing the excitement from the field. You know, sometimes I just like to sit on the call and just hear the enthusiasm of people calling in from all across the nation with all their enthusiasm and motivation. And so definitely want to thank Mrs. Platinum President out of Houston, Texas, none other than Martha Marie Preston, for hosting the project, coming onto the call. Thank you so much for doing that. And welcome to every single person that's joining us from around the globe. We're so excited to share some great new information with you tonight. You know, the year is moving at a rapid pace. We have a lot of things going on right now. We have been in so many meetings in the last 2 days. My eyes are like turning purple right now because all the things that artists are putting in place to ensure that you win. So this is a season of sowing some major seeds so that you can reap a harvest in 2012. So many of you may not know, but for the last 2 days, we've had pretty much what they call a leadership congress, where all the directors and the executive directors from all of the countries have been here for the last 2 days, meeting with the department heads, really brainstorming and masterminding, setting in stone everything that's going to be running functionally, everything that's going to be improving to ensure that we have a phenomenal 2012 and Artist is continuing to be the #1 network marketing company in the industry. So we have some people that's going to be joining us tonight. They're going to be calling in from different cities around the country. And so we got some amazing testimonies. We got some brand new presidents, some brand new executives, diamonds, and even some brand new platinums right here in the United States of America. So what does that mean? That means we are still in growth. That means people are still growing and moving to new heights and to new ranks in Artists International. You want to make sure that you position yourself in front of momentum. You don't want to join during momentum. You don't want to join after momentum. You want to position yourself before momentum. And we are definitely going in that direction where I am pretty positive that by the end of the year, you will see massive momentum in Artists International, and that is the direction we're going into. Well over $100 million a year in annual revenue. That is definitely our goal. And of course, Vision 2012 we've spoken many times before that $20 million a month is our goal. We are definitely on track. We got new ranks being hit each and every month. New people flying in from across the country, visiting corporate office, because the word is getting out. The word has been getting out that there's a company in Henderson, Nevada that's been around 21 years running consistently, and just in the past 3 years have paid out well over $150 million just in commissions, and no one knows about it. It's still a brand new company. This is still a ground floor, so for so many people to take advantage of. You know, we did a presentation for some of the directors that had visited us here, and we had a map. And we put up that map on the screen, and I'll present that map. We'll maybe put it in the back office to show the amount of penetration that we've had in every single state across the United States and Canada. Would you know that less than 0.1%, 0.01%, less than 1% of every single state has been penetrated by the adult population of Artists International? Now, for me, at knowing, being a network, when I hear that, that just makes me stand on top of my head, because it tells me that we are still have so many opportunities right here in the United States that we haven't even scratched the scratch. So a lot of opportunity, less than 1% in all the states across the nation. We're definitely going to move that until 5 and 10% as we continue to move forward towards the end of 2012. And what that's going to mean, as we penetrate just 5% of a state, that means $20, $30, $40 million a month in profit for you and I throughout the company. So definitely see a lot of things going on. At the end of the call, we'll talk about some of the promotion. We'll talk about some of the updates and what's going on in terms of how we're going to be leading you towards the rest of January. But before we do that, one of the things I like to always say is that the corporate call is really your call. Yes, we're hosting the call, but everything that we do is for the distributor. It's for the network. It's for you out there who are getting out of your bed each and every day and sharing the good news of artists. So this is your call, and we want to make sure that you know it's your call. We want to recognize you, let you be heard, let your name be branded across the globe, and let the world know that you are standing on the edge of the mountain shouting artists at the top of your lungs, and we want to recognize and we want to thank you for that. So with that being said, I want to start this call off by first ensuring that you have yourself in a learning environment. Make sure that you've gotten yourself into an environment where you can receive all the nuggets that's going to be presented to you on this call. Why is that so important? Why is it so important to remove yourself from distractions? Because see, someone on this call tonight may share a testimony, may share a nugget on how to grow your business. And if you're distracted by the kids, trust me, I understand. I have 4 kids. I know they can be distracted. If you're distracted by the kids, or if your TV is on, or if you're trying to do 2 things at one time, you may miss out on a very vital piece of information that will absolutely change your business. See, it only takes one person in your organization to become the next Dorothy Cook, Helen Delahousse, Veronica Jolivet, Lakeisha Marion, just all the pioneers of this company that's led the way, generated millions of dollars. It only takes you bringing in one of those individuals in your business, and then you have a whole new life. See, for many years, remember, we're 21 years young. For many years, Marie Gayetta and Gloria Tate, they were working the business, building the business. Then all of a sudden, this person showed up in their business, and then 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 people showed up after them. That can happen to your business right now. But in order to make that happen, you have to be laser focused. You have to be tuned in. You have to be zoned in on this call and every call that you attend, not just the corporate call, your team calls, your presidential calls, your platinum calls. You have to be zoned in and give it your 100% full focus. So with that being said, I am sure you have pen and paper out so you can take copious notes, because you want to be sharing these stories. These stories are not just for you to hear. You want to take these stories that you hear on these calls, and then the next day you want to share the stories with your team. Share the stories with prospects. So take this information and use it to grow your business. Yes, it's good to motivate you. It's good to inspire you. But these stories sell. You've heard it many times. Tell and stories sell. Well, how do you get those stories that help you sell, allow you to go out and grow and generate more revenue in your business? You have to attend these calls, write those stories down, and then utilize them. So with that being said, we have some people joining us right now, and I'm going to go straight to the top. And there's a young lady who I've had a chance to speak with many times over the last couple of weeks, and just doing a phenomenal job. She is a trailblazer. This young lady has been with artists for 3 years. As a matter of fact, this is her anniversary month. Do you notice that she was able to walk away in just 4 months of working artists? In just 4 months of working artists, she was able to walk away from 8 years, from a career of 8 years in the operating room. In just 4 months of working artists. She was the first platinum in South Florida within just 11 months. This is somebody you definitely want to listen to. You want to stop everything you're doing and give your full 100% attention to this phenomenal pioneer in Artists International, and that is none other than Platinum President Lakeisha Marion. Have you made it on the call?
Yes, I am, sir. I am on the line on the night. Can you hear me?
All right, Lakeisha, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you honoring us with your presence, because we know you could be doing a showcase right now. We know you could be out in the field generating more income, but you've stopped and dedicated this time to sharing with the audience. So I definitely want to welcome you to the call, and just having a conversation with you. If you could share some nuggets and some of the things that's been helping you as we've been starting this brand new 2012. And I believe you have somebody that you're going to introduce that just recently was able to duplicate your efforts and also become a platinum president. So I want to turn the call over to you.
Thank you, Phillip. Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. It's just so delighted to be on this call on this Wednesday afternoon. Just want to say hello to everyone that is on the corporate call. I know you guys definitely hear my excitement. I'm definitely fired up in the South Florida area. Like Phillip said, I've been with artists now for this is my 3rd year with Artists International. And I tell you, I'm just so thankful and so blessed to be a part of such a great company like Artists International. And I definitely can tell you what we've been putting in place right now from when I started 3 years ago up until now. We have definitely been working that power of 5. five, because what I realize is that we have to have a consumable product that people are ordering on a consistent basis every single month. And I realize that to find true solid residual income, I always say recurrent equals recurrent residual. So I tell you, I'm walking every single day with the Power of Five chart. I have it in some loud green paper. I'm walking with my new prospecting tools, my Levine pouches, and I'm definitely working that Power of Five, because I truly and strongly believe that it's time for us to start to leave a legacy behind, to break that generation curse, and to be able to change lives around the world with the Power of Five. And when I look at the Power of Five, and I heard Pastor John say, and it's so important that we realize that when we go back to the Bible, it says that he wished that we prosper and be in good health. So when you look at the Power of Five, you're looking at how someone can prosper and also be in good health. So what we have been doing in the South Florida area, the New York area, Pastor John over in Trinidad, we have been really focused and laser in on that Power of Five. How are we doing that? As Phillip said earlier, for 2012, we're definitely going to win with the Power of Five. We've been doing, I'm telling you, 3 days out the week, we have business opportunities that are going on. Tuesday night, Thursday night, Saturday, training. We're having parties. We're plugging into the weekly calls. We're plugging into any type of webinar that's going on. We're keeping ourselves in the loop with what's going on. Like I told Phillip earlier, for the next 90 days, we are not coming up for air. We're going to work this Power of Five if our life depended on it. I'm coming in a whole nother way, because I realized when I first joined Artist International, we're part of a health and wellness company. We were so focused on that body magic. But guess what? We have to be focused on the wellness part of Artist International. And that's how you're going to find true residual income with Artist International. And I'm just so happy to say, I can truly say and be honest with you on tonight, that I'm back out here in the field myself. And I can tell you, last month I enrolled about 4 people. Now, this month I already did about 2 people. I have a third person to enroll on tomorrow. And everyone that I'm talking with, I'm focusing in on the Power of Five. Why? Because it's a system. It's duplicatable. And when you sit down with someone, they say, show me the plan, show me the product, what do I have to do? And they have a system. So when I show them that Power of Five, they're going to duplicate it with their side. And it's going to continue to grow like a wildfire. So I'm so excited. And I know that Power of Five, trust me, if you're working, walk around with that Power of Five. Even if you don't have your flip chart, I'm telling you, I have closed out a big juice therapy store with the Power of Five. I actually buried my grandfather on last week, and everyone that I see, I look at them as an opportunity. I look at them as a lifetime customer to work the Power of Five, or as a business partner. I went into the funeral home, and I can tell you, I actually sold the funeral director that owned the funeral home for over 35 years for Barbara Levine. She told me at the funeral on Saturday, and I gave her a new prospecting tool to look at the DVD and to look at the magazines to see what we're doing in Artists International around the world. She said, meet me tomorrow, which is tomorrow. I want to enroll in the business. Now, mind you, she used to work with Mona Lee. So now she's getting ready to join Artists International. So what are you saying, Lakeisha? The Power of Five works. It works. Because we are actually out here and we're working it. I can tell you what it's doing. It works. Go out. I'm talking to people. Every day I'm out. I'm sharing. I have my Levine coffee with me. I will not leave my house without it. My briefcase with many copies of the Power of Five in there. My processing tools. And I tell you, we're just trailblazing out here with that Power of Five. So I'm going to tell you guys, watch out. Because South Florida, we are on the map. And everybody else in that New York, Trinidad, all of you around the world, let's be laser focused and focus on the Power of Five. It is definitely working out here in the field. So I can tell you right now, yes, I'm a platinum president, but guess what? I'm back rebuilding my organization. There is no time to sleep with the Power of Five and what we have. So I'm out sharing with everyone right now and just ready to rebuild my organization all over again. And I can tell you one key thing that I stopped doing. I was so busy helping all the old people. But when I realized you got to put fresh blood in your organization. Now I'm back to enrolling people. Sometimes we get so complacent and so comfortable. You cannot get complacent and comfortable, because what I realized, we're in a network marketing business. Network. Into their network. Their people. So sit down with the Power of Five. It's working. I'm so excited. I really understand exactly how the Power of Five works. I can sit down with my team. Every meeting I'm teaching them the Power of Five. If they have, I had people that actually saw what happened last month. People saw how the platinum presidents were made, the execs were made. People were they're jumping back on board. A young lady that I enrolled about a year and a half ago, she stopped working. She's back in. What's new? What's new is the Power of 5. I just got off the phone. I was on a Platinum Vision call. A young lady in the New York area that opened up all the way over in Africa, over in Namibia and over there. She said, how can I get that started in the New York area? I said, I'll be there on the 4th. Guess what I did with her on tonight? She's on this call right now. I said, you want to get that started? You want to work the Power of 5? I went down 4 levels with her, showing her how she can build her business solid and reinvent the wheel with the Power of 5. She's excited. I said, after the corporate call, I'll be back on the line with you to get you and the team back up and going to build a solid foundation with Artists International. I'm telling you, Phillip, I'm so excited. I'm backed up. I just realized that it is definitely a blessing with Artists International. I tell you, after 3 years, my life has been changed. My family, I tell you, I'm loving the product. I'm loving artists. Thank God for the Diaz de Leon family, the visionaire. And with that being said, you guys, we want to work that Power of 5 because in 2012 we shall win because there's a transfer of wealth that is taking place in Artists International. Are you in? Are you positioning yourself with the Power of 5?
Wow. But thank you so much, Lakeisha Mary. You know, but before you go, there's some key things. I want to have a quick conversation with you because I'm really in admiration of your work ethic, and you said some important things that I want people to catch before you leave because we have a lot of enthusiasm right now. But I want this to really sink in to all of us that, you know, you're not waiting till February. You're not waiting till right before extravaganza. You and your team are taking not action, but massive action right now in the month of January because, you know, January is pretty much almost halfway over, but we still got a lot of time left where you can really take, you know, massive. But you said some things I want you to reiterate. You said that you walk out of your house and you're always in the moment. And one of the things that really stuck out, you know, and definitely send our condolences from the corporate office and myself from the loss you just had in your family. But even in that moment, you were thinking about restoring life. You were thinking about, you know, let me take advantage of every moment I have to share these products. Just elaborate a little bit more on why is it that you, when you walking out of your house, that you have your toolkit with you at all times. Because I think a lot of people miss out that when they're out and about and they may be walking up to somebody, maybe approaching someone, or someone passes them and they don't have any tools, they don't have any product. Share with us a little bit how you should always be prepared so when you do have that moment like you had, you can take advantage of it.
Yes, sir. I will definitely share it with you. When I get up in the morning, I say my prayers, you know what I mean? I go out and I go out expecting. When I go out, I'm dressed for success. When I leave my house, I got my artist briefcase and I got my Power of 5. I don't have it in white paper. I have it in loud green. That represents the money. I go out expecting. I go out decreeing my day that I am going to meet someone. I'm going to bless someone on today with Artists International that changed my life. I go out with my Labib packages, chilled already, okay? At least about 5 or 7 already in my bag when I go. I have my prospecting tools right with me, my business cards, because I realize that when I go out, I must talk to 2 to 5 people a day. And you never know who you're going to meet. You might meet the president. And I don't want to miss any opportunities. That's why it's so important that we leave our home with our prospect tools, because you don't know who you're going to meet. And you don't want to lose that chance to actually enroll them. It could be another Nicola Jackson, an Erica McQueen, that you may meet, a Lakeisha Marion. But guess what? If you didn't have your product, you won't even get that person in the business. So it's so important, so vital that we go out every day and have those processing tools, have those Labib samples. And guess what? Even if I don't have the flip chart with me, I got the Power of 5. I can sit down, show them the Power of 5, show them the product that's changing lives around the world, and I can close the deal out right there just with the Power of 5. That's how powerful it was when I went into that funeral home. That, you know what she told me, Phillip? She said, can you bring me back a sample so I can taste the drink? If it's good, this is what she told me. If it's good, this is what the lady told me, then I'll just go ahead and purchase. This is what she told me. But guess what? I had me 4 bottles of Labib and I had some samples. So when she tasted, I already had the Labib already in my trunk.
Wow.
And I had the profit too, and I put it in her hand because guess what? I knew that I was going to close her out. I already knew it. There was no ands, ifs, or buts about it that I was going to close her out. I will be there tomorrow signing her up.
Wow. And I thank you so much for that, because you said some very important things right there, that you always prepare, always being in the moment. And I think that the people listening to this call are so inspired by that. And I know that I know for a fact that the month of January is going to be a huge month, because people listening to this call right now are going to take massive action. Get on the phones, get online, make sure you have enough inventory to support your business. Like she said, she was already prepared, so when that opportunity came, she was prepared to take advantage. So thank you so much, Lakeisha, man. But before you go, one last thing. From what I understand, there is a brand new platinum that you were able to help cultivate. And I would love for you just to be able to, I don't know if they're on the line with you right now or not, but if you can just speak on that, I just want to give you that floor and give you the honor of taking advantage of that opportunity to share with us this brand new platinum that you've been able to help cultivate in that market.
Yes, so I'd love to just tell you guys exactly what happened. Let me just tell you, when I joined Artist about 3 years ago, I actually enrolled a gentleman at the operating room where I was working at for 8 years. Then I want you guys to hear what happened. And Phillip, I don't know if you know this story, but I enrolled someone at the operating room. He enrolled my cousin. My cousin enrolled someone. She enrolled someone, and she enrolled someone. They fell on probably around my sixth leg, but guess what? Nobody was going to the West Palm Beach area to even do weekly meetings. I went up there, motivated, cultivated. They got the meetings up and going. They said, can you travel with me to New York? I went up to New York, met with Bernadette up there. We opened up the market. Then they took me to Jamaica. They took me to Antigua. I was just right there with them every step of the way. And I can truly tell you, there were times when I would go up to the meeting on just last year, where people were fading away. But one thing about me, even in a bad situation, I kept speaking life into my success line, to the new platinum president, until they can make it. Even though it was about 8 or 10 people in the room when I would go to West Palm Beach. But you know what happened? This couple right here, I think they definitely a man, a woman of God that definitely walks by faith, is not moved by what everybody else is doing, but they hear from God. And they told me, they said, Lakeisha, when we move to Diamond, I promise you we got your back, that you're going to go to Platinum. And he said, Lakeisha, now that we're at Platinum, we're going to still help you. And it's so important that we help each other as a team and stick together as a family and stop fighting against each other, because we all can win, but you got to stay knitted together, and that is how we did it. So Phillip, with that being said, that is someone in the South Florida area that actually made Platinum President, and then they produced a Platinum President in the New York area. So we're definitely trailblazing, and that is none other than the Platinum President, Mr. Michael Barkley.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow. Did Michael Barkley make it on the call tonight by chance?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Awesome, Michael, Platinum President Barkley. How are you?
I'm excited. I don't even know what to describe it, but it's just an exhilarating moment I'm enjoying right now in Artist.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we definitely want to first off send you congratulations from here in the corporate office and from around the globe, speaking on behalf of everybody in Artist. And I believe that, you know, you will be very well received when you and your entire team come here at Extravaganza. I know you're going to have a packed out section of Extravaganza just for yourself. And I know that, you know, you and everybody in that area are just so proud. And, you know, what an amazing concept that you and your teammates thought of. You know, what if we push somebody up? You know, the concept, we normally talk about how to reach down and pull people up, but you reverse that. You say, you know, I'm going to find someone that was in my sponsorship, in my upline, and I'm going to push them to the next level. And by doing so, myself will be a recipient of a great reward. And by doing that, you definitely want the platinum. So I just want to give you the floor and just share a little bit about, you know, what's happening with the enthusiasm that allowed you to go to the stage, and what was it that allowed you to make that decision, knowing that you didn't have an upline immediately to you, and you reached out for someone, and there it was, 5-6 lines above you, and now you had the recipient of this award.
Well, I would tell you right now, it's the first thing we do is pray. We pray about everything we do, and prayer comes first in everything we do. And secondly, we believe in that promoting people is the greatest reward you can do. And when you promote people, they don't see you as a person above them, they see you as a leader. And so each leader should learn to promote their people, whether it's a supervisor, whether it's a president, it doesn't matter. You you promote them and you encourage them and you give them the tools and the right nuggets by telling them they need to come to the training. Don't get left out. Just plug in, because every day something is revealed new, and we don't want nobody to be missed out of it.
Wow, and I think it's an amazing concept that, you know, one of the misconceptions in the industry is that edification only goes down. And I think you guys have done a great job in showing people that, you know, it's all about edification, being able to create a whole family environment, which is going to be one of our focuses as we go in towards a new year with the La Familia Club, which many of you are going to be just absolutely floored with when you get to Extravaganza, and I can't reveal some secret details about that. But you know, I just want to give you kudos, Mr. Barley, on how you were able to really take advantage of the edification process and just your whole process of being able to uplift not just the people in your downline, but even your upline. So speak on a little bit to, if you could, with the audience, why the edification aspect of building a family and building that relationship was so important in your growth.
Well, that's very important what you just mentioned, because teamwork is what makes the dream work. We've said it over and over, but have we really looked into the concept of what we're saying? It is a team effort, not an individual effort, because today you might be up, tomorrow I may be down, vice versa. Who is going to help you to get to the next level? And even though you can be a platinum, it doesn't mean that you don't need help. And you can be a supervisor, it doesn't mean that you don't need help. We all need to understand that we are here to build and motivate one another, so therefore everyone will get to the top and stay at the top and maintain what they have achieved, and we give all the praises to God.
Awesome, awesome. Now, from what I understand, you were able to really achieve a good amount in the Power Star. Was really good to you all. Did you want to speak on that, or you want to save that for the big surprise?
Repeat that. I didn't get that.
From what I understand, that you and your team was really able to really take advantage of the Power Star and the commissions for last month. You really blazed the trail, and you're doing things that not even 1% of the entire industry are doing in terms of monthly income. Is that something you want to share right now? You want to save it for the big surprise coming up here in a couple of weeks?
All right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I will share a little bit on that. We are truly following what the rules of art is, but what we work into, and Lakeisha, she always tells me, Mike, head up and go for it. Don't back down. And I took that word from her like a piece of food in a hungry time. It was such a nutrient that I looked at the Power Star and realized the effect of it, because you can make rank but don't make no money. Right. And we're not about the rank. Yes, we want to get there, but we want to make sure when we get there, everybody gets the right award, because you want to make sure you get there and realize that you did it and it was worthwhile. Absolutely. And so therefore we empower people by telling them, check on your Power Star, balance your legs, and work with the power of 5, because it's such a key, because you could be right there and you could miss it by a point of 50, a point of 40, a point of 10, and don't make that kind of money on your Power Star. So it is critical that you teach your team how to maximize their growth and maximize their earning potential.
Wow, well, thank you so much. And I'm going to leave everybody kind of on the edge of their seat, because when we release the type of income that's being generated by these new presidents and above, you will be absolutely blown away. So once again, Platinum President Michael Barley, we thank you. We can't wait to meet you and your entire team at Extravaganza. And I know you're going to have a large section waving the flag for you and your team. So thank you for joining us on the call tonight. Guys, we're going to move forward right over to Houston, Texas, with one of the pioneers of artists herself. This young lady was actually one of the first people I've seen seen her do a presentation myself back in 2008, and she is blazing a trail and producing millionaires. And there's a young lady that she definitely wants to edify, and that is none other than Platinum President Veronica Jolivet. Did you make it on?
I did, Phillip. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you so much, Phillip LeBlanc. I appreciate you and all the people who came before me. Thank you. God bless you guys, and congratulations and kudos out to the new Platinum. Woo-hoo! I tell you what, guys, this is amazing. And you know what the word says? A good man leaves enough inheritance for their children. Children. You can start doing this right now, Phillip. I am so fired up. I am so excited that everybody's still doing what they have to do. A lot of people know me by Helen Delahousse. Well, Helen Delahousse is my cousin. Everyone knows that she just started artists like a jet. She went, oh my God, like a superstar. She's still doing the thing. She's still in the field. She's still working. But guess what, guys? Some of you guys do not know that I recruited a no. What does that mean, you ask me? What's a no, Miss Veronica? Someone who told me no, not interested, not me, have too much going on. So guys, listen to this. You may be getting in touch with the no too. That may just mean not right now.
Right.
I came across this beautiful lady who I would like to tell artists, she to me, she's an example of humility, honesty, loyalty, passion, and I want to say beauty. When she walks in the room, you have to take notice that she is a product of artists' product. Do you hear me? Are you being and you walking in favor today of artists' product? Think about it before you answer. Are you colon cleansing? Yes, no. Are you taking your Levine? Yes, no. If you are, it's going to tell on you. When Candy Mosley walks in the place, it's a place of beauty. You know that she's taking her product. You know that she's plugged in. You know that she's at every meeting, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If there's a meeting, right now she's in San Antonio, Texas, doing a show. I tell you guys, success leaves footprints. I'm not going to talk a whole lot because I want Candy for you guys to recognize who this person is. Because, yes, I tell you, Mike, get ready, because there's going to be a new platinum in San Francisco, Vegas in just a little bit, Phillip. So I'm not going to take up any more time. I love you guys. Congratulations to all of you on the line. Candy Mosley, did you make it on? Yes, I did. Can you hear me, Veronica? I did, Candy. Thank you so much for being fired up. I tell you, I look at you and I said Erica McQueen. I look at you and I said Nicola Jackson, the Sharon Page, Gail Mathis. I just see that in you. So I want to publicly say, I thank you. I love you. God bless you. Give them some nuggets, would you please? Thanks.
Veronica, you know, under your leadership, there's always going to be greatness because you just have the heart of gold. You have a smile that's like sunshine. You have the spirit that's second to none. And thank you so much for thinking enough of me to introduce me to this awesome, awesome opportunity, Artists International. She shared with you earlier, yes, I was a no. But sometimes you're an N-O because you don't K-N-O-W. You don't know what you're turning down. And I'm so close-minded. I had been in the cosmetic industry for over 30 years, and I was comfortable. I thought I was living a great life, but you don't know what living is like until you join this awesome opportunity called Artists International. Yes, this morning I got up at 2 a.m. to head to San Antonio, Texas, and I tell you, San Antonio is on fire. Platinum President Helen Delahousse was there on Sunday. President Shavela Banks has been there for 4 days, and I tell you, this awesome, awesome team, the San Antonio team, came together, and we had a presentation at 11 o'clock at the Artist Warehouse and also 7 p.m. We're driving in the dark now, but you know what? When you drive in the dark, there's always light ahead. Sometimes you're going to have to do things that you don't want to do. You're going to have to do the things that the Platinums do. I made it to Executive President. You know, that's 100,000 points. To get the Platinum, I have to do 3 times as much as I did to get to executive president. So I'm going to have to put in 3 times the effort. Here in Houston, Texas, we have a unity that is so powerful. We're supporting one another. Every platinum is supporting the other platinum. Every president is supporting the other president. Every advisor is supporting the other advisors. Even if you're not in our same downline, if you are part of the artist family, you are part of our family. We know that there is growth in parties. So we're doing parties each and every day, all day long, every night. We had 2 events today. We're going to have 2 tomorrow, because the only way to get to platinum, I'm going to have to earn it. I'm going to have to help some people get to platinum. And I'm willing to pull up my sleeves and do that. In Houston, we have either you have the spirit of quit or the spirit of grit. And everyone in Houston, we're so unified, we have the spirit of grit. And we know that in Texas, we say it's in the pudding. But we know to make it in Artists International, the proof is in the points. And the only way to make the point, you have to earn it. You have to work. You're going to have to stay up late some nights. You're going to have to get up early. But you're going to have to work. Nothing is going to fall from the sky. The D.S. Deli family, they're such an honorable family. I'm so proud to be a part of this organization. I know on Monday, Phillip, you shared with us on Veronica's call that we have to stay plugged in. If you don't attend the meeting, if you don't get on the conference call, if you're not having parties, if you're not going to the Super Saturdays, if you have not made your plans to go to the extravaganza, you're not doing what it takes to make it to the top. And I'm willing to do what it takes to make it to the top. I'm not going to get tired. In my home, you can look through every dictionary. You will not find the word quit in any dictionary that's in my home. I don't even know how to spell quit. All I know how to spell is W-O-R-K. That's what it's going to take. I'm willing to help each and every one in the Houston area and across the country. We're going to do this together because we are family. Thank you so much, Veronica, and thank you so much, Phillip.
Oh, wow. You know, it's so much activity going on in the field right now. It's just a warm feeling. It's a motivating feeling. And it's such an inspiration to know that people who have won are still desiring to win even bigger. So, you know, we're going to keep it going here because we got a couple more people that I want you to definitely get inspired by. And I know your pen is just burning on the paper because these stories, these are the things you need to be sharing with your team. These are the stories that you need to hear every day. I would encourage you. These calls are recorded. Once a day, stop for a few minutes. Get back on the call, artistlife.com, and hear some of the stories all over again. Because we're going through our jobs, we're going through different things. You may get a no throughout the day, and your belief and sometimes your energy goes down. You need stories like Candace Moses who say, you know what? I'm going back in the field. Stories like Platinum President Lakeisha Marion say, you know what? I was working with too many of the dead and people who really just didn't have the energy. So I went back to recruiting. And 4 last month, I already put in 3, getting ready to put in more. Getting back to the ground basics. But while we're still on the line, and I got a couple more people that this gentleman here I had a chance to speak with this gentleman. One of the sharpest gentlemen I had a chance to speak with in a long time. Very professional. He's the emulation of network marketing, in my opinion. And he's a gentleman that I'm going to have an opportunity to speak with a little closer here, especially by the time we get to Extravaganza. I already see this gentleman as a Platinum President. He's a director right under Platinum President Jewel Tankin. And I hope they were able to make it on the line. So let me just check. Platinum President Jewel Tankin, where you are the gentleman by the name of Phenomenal Mr. Jeff. Is he on the line by chance? One of you make it to the line. Jewel Tankin or Jeff, did you make it to the line? Okay. Maybe they didn't get on. They're going to keep trying. But while we're waiting on them, we have a president under Executive President Sharon Page out of Maryland, and she is definitely blazing the trail, and she is growing and cultivating platinums at an alarming rate. I went to their city about a month or two ago, and they are absolutely on fire. I can't wait to get back out to that city. And I do know that she has been texting and we've been communicating. There's a gentleman that has been really blazing the trail in that location. We're going to talk about him in the coming days. But there's also another person, and I'm going to see if Sharon made on the line, so I'll give her the honor to introduce this individual. Executive President Sharon Page, did you make on the line to introduce this individual? Because I would love to do the honors if you didn't. Awesome. So I want to introduce to you a person who is in the process of hitting platinum, just right on the crest, doing some amazing things, having non-stop meeting, and that is none other than President Dolores Burrows. Did you make it to the line? Dolores Burrows.
Yes, Philip, I'm here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. We want to thank you for coming to the call. We welcome you. We are reaching out to all the presidents, the managers, the directors. Guys, we're going to have so many platinums going across the stage at Extravaganza, and we truly believe that you're going to be one of them. First and foremost, congratulations on hitting the phenomenal rank of president as you continue your journey. And we want to give you an opportunity to share some nuggets with the field and kind of talk about the enthusiasm that's going on in your market.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank you for having me. I want to say hello to everybody out there. I'm Dolores Burrows. I'm from the Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas. And as you know, Nassau is in the Caribbean islands. I'm on an island that is 21 by 7 with 325,000 people here. And I want to tell you, all of the persons that have touched are very excited about artists. I've been an artist for a year, and I've become president in 1 year. I was manager after being an artist for 3 months, which is very exciting to me because of how small this island is. And as you know, it's very difficult to do business because we have to ship from there to here and, you know, all the logistics and all of that. However, that didn't discourage us here in the Bahamas. We are kicking. And we have Diamond President Sharon Page, who comes over once a month. And we have Executive President Dr. Karen Johnson, who come and work with us whenever she can, whenever they can. And we are so grateful to have them. Even when they're not here, we are carrying on the artist name. Artist is really reigning here in the Bahamas. I can truly say that I am a product of the product. I have doing artists part-time, and in January of last year, it has become so good. I'm making so much money. I'm so excited. I've made $17,000 in 1 month.
Wow.
That was really, really big for me. I have since left my financial controller job at a major hotel, and I'm doing artists now full-time. I am artist. And I want you to know that I have my meetings on Saturdays and have meetings on Tuesdays, and I'm out every day. I take artists in my car, I take artists in my handbag, I take artists in my hands. I'm ready all the time. I have all of the tools and make sure all of my downline have the tools, and whether you in my line or not in my line, if you need me, I am there. We are family.
Awesome.
But the Bahamas is really moving. I am now venturing out, and I know there are lots of people that have dreams and just don't know how they're going to get there. I have shown them another way, and if you are willing to work, I am willing to work with you. Artist has truly changed my life, Philip. This is a brand new me. And I can tell you I was never one for talking as much as I do, but I can't stop talking because now I have... I am so excited, so thrilled about artists. I will be there at Extravaganza, and I can't wait. I'm getting together some of my team members. I have to bring them, Philip. I have to let them experience what I have. Let them see that artist is so real. I want to tell everybody who's getting discouraged, don't get discouraged. We have only just begun. Artist is 21 years old young. Let's just move it. I'm ready, Philip.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You know, I can hear the enthusiasm, I can hear the energy, and I can just tell that you are, you know, just a few steps away from executive diamond and platinum. And let me make, I had a correction I need to make with the Sharon Page. Diamond President Sharon Page, I owe you a bottle of Lviv, and your first cup of De Leon Cafe is on me extravaganza. So excuse my mess up on that. But thank you so much, President Dolores. You are definitely phenomenal. We can hear the enthusiasm, we can hear the energy. And so thank you for joining us on the call. We can't wait to see you and your entire team at Extravaganza. So thank you for joining us. Guys, I got a big announcement I'm going to make. But before I do, I have a big announcement I'm going to make about somebody who's actually going to be doing something special in a very short few days. I'm going to make that announcement in just a second. Before I do that, though, we're going to go back to Houston. And there is a person who obviously has a special place in my heart. She is somebody who I believe we all have a special place in our heart for. She's definitely the pioneer of artists. She's the one who even at a young age of in her 60 can outrun just about any 20 and 30-year-old in working this business, and she is proven it. She doesn't talk the talk, she walks while doing a showcase presentation day after day after day. She calls me, you know, multiple times throughout the day, and I get reports and updates about all these phenomenal things that's going on in the field, and I report that, of course, to our founders and beyond. And that is none other than our own godmother, Platinum President, Mrs. Dorothy Cook. Are you on the line?
Yes, Philip, I'm on the line.
Hold on, Dorothy, I got something to play for you. All right, Dorothy Cook, the call is now. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, I hear it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, make me get up and dance, because I'm so excited till listen, I can scream. I want to say congratulations to everybody who was on the call. Michael for making Platinum President, Dolores for making your president, and Candy Mosley is just a sweetheart from heaven. Lakeisha Marion, you know I love you, and everybody else that was on the call that I missed. I was just coming out of Bible study, and those are the ones I got. So kudos to all of you, because it takes all of us to make this team of artists work. And I'm so excited. I just want to give y'all a little information about what I've been doing the last couple of weeks here that I hope will help some of you, because it's been very successful. What I did was started back calling people that were in artists, and for some reason it wasn't a good time for them, or for whatever reason they chose not to do the business. Or, you know, have you ever signed somebody up and then you look up and you can't find them?
That's right.
Well, I went back, and I've been calling people that's been out of the business for the last year and 2 years. 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years. And Philip, it is amazing. Wow. It is amazing. And when I call these people, some of them say, wow. The lady told us last night, I have a whole team of people here with me. You guys met the team last week. But the lady said yesterday, we called her, she just started crying. She said, I can't believe you called me. I just got off my knees praying about artists, and you called. And I hear that all day, every day. People say, I was just thinking about artists, and I want to come back to artists. I said, you can come back. So, guys, I'm going to tell you, this is what I've been doing. Go in your back offices. Go in your back offices. Look at the people back there that haven't made a purchase in a long time, that's been out of the business. Call them. Call them and let them know about the new artists, because that's what I do. I call them, I say, hey, do you know we have a lot of exciting new things going on in artists? Let me tell you. And then I update them. I'm not going to go through all what I say for time's sake, but I apologize to them. I say, listen, we let you down. Artists has a fail proof. You should not fail. There's no reason for anybody to fail. And if we, for some reason, let you slip through the cracks, if I did, I take the blame. But I want you back. I want you back in Artists International. If you can forgive and let's move on, great. And most of them say, well, you know, it was me. It was a bad time. My daughter had gone off to school. My this had happened. My that had happened. And nobody has said, I find fault with artists. That is the greatest thing I've heard. So it's been a blessing to me, and I'm hoping and praying that some of you will just go call some people that you know that you enrolled and they're not working, because maybe it wasn't the right time for them.
at the time that they came in. Maybe now is a better time. I talked to a lady the other day. She said, oh, man, I couldn't work artist because of my job. She said, I've lost my job. She said, the first thing I thought of was Artists International. I said, wow, wow, wow. So my team and I here, we are on the phones all day long, calling people, and calling people. Is it easy? No. But it's one way of getting connected with people, and I found out it works better than emailing them. It's something about, see, people want you to, they don't just want to know you care, they want you to show that they care, Phillip. Right. So letting them know that artists still love them. Right. Hey, we're still here. You're back in 2012. Telling them about the 2012 vision. And I'm telling you, I'm getting a lot more yeses than I am no's. Right. And then the no's, we do get it's not the right time for people, and they said, just as soon as I get my phone, call me Friday. They're giving me all the information. Call me Friday. I'll be ready to get in on my payday. So that's exciting to me. And I'm hoping some of you will get back into that and call some of these people, because they are ready. They are waiting to hear from you. And don't forget the people that you have in, and always be recruiting new people. You've got to find a way to mix all of that up and make all of that work for you. That's what I do. Listen, back to you, Phillip. Thanks. You know me. I'm excited. I will be on the phone because we call California in a minute. We just getting ready to call California because it's early in California. It's early in Vegas. So we just get started on calling them.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the line, Dorothy Cook, Platinum President. We appreciate you each and every time. Guys, we only got about 3 minutes before the call ends here. Big announcement. I put myself on the line and I've asked a major request of our owner, Mr. Alejandro Diaz de Leon himself, to come back out to the field and reinstill the belief that we are going to $20 million a month. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to put this in the back office. We may be short notice, but we're going to do something majorly impressive. We're going to pack out these cities. Then we're going to go to some more cities. On the 24th, yes, that's next week, we're going to pack out Houston, Texas on the 24th. Myself and the owner of Artists International is going to be in Houston, Texas. We'll give you the location. By tomorrow, you'll have the location because I don't think the distribution center is going to be able to hold the amount of people that I know all those Platinum Presidents are going to pack out in Houston on next week. In Atlanta on the 26th. In Florida on the 27th, and in New York, New Jersey on the 28th. We're going to all these cities. Then we're going to kick off some brand new cities that we're not going to announce right now, but we want you to be ready for it and prepare for it because we're going to make a big splash. So guys, with that being said, all the updates, make sure you check out your back office. This is Phillip LeBlanc right here in Henderson, Nevada, saying we won't see you just at the top. We'll see each and every one of you where? At the bank. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you in your city.